half of the draw. And it's another Italian on show, the world number 4, Luca Curatoli. He is the world number 4. He is a lefty, a left-hander going up against a man returning to form, USA's Daryl Homer. His world ranking is 20, but to be fair, we know that he is probably a little bit better than his world ranking would suggest. This is not a one-way fight for Luca Curatoli by any means.
Not at all, and Homer seems to be coming back to form. He'll certainly be returning to Tokyo because the USA Sabre team will qualify, and he's currently number 2 behind Dershowitz. And it seems to me that he dipped a little bit after the last Olympics, but he seems to be regaining his form.
Well, we're looking at his opponent, Luca Curatoli. There is Daryl Homer. He's got a bit of swagger about him today, Daryl Homer. There's no arrogance in there, but there's just an air, a wave of confidence.
Confidence, I agree with you.
And in Sabre, that means probably a bit more than in the other two weapons.
And you can see when fences are down, they slouch their shoulders, they don't make eye contact with you. You can see Homer's feeling it today.
Marius Florea will take control of this fight. Start of quarterfinal number 3 here at the Montreal Grand Prix.
Attack for Homer. Florea will be going to Tokyo. It will be his 5th consecutive Olympic Games. And you can see Homer is shorter than Curatoli, and because of that, he has to work extra hard to get inside Curatoli's distance. Counterattack or attack in preparation by Curatoli. Homer was waiting with a parry and a riposte, 2-1. Just a simple attack by Curatoli. He sort of lulled Homer to sleep, who counterattacked. He was awake on that one, was Homer, as he was waiting with a parry and a riposte. Beautiful touch. And there, Curatoli attacked, left his point in line, and then took it out of line, which allowed Homer to make the attack. Homer's legs were coming forward, but he pulled his arm back at the very end, which gave Curatoli the right of way, and he attacked. Everything in the middle, in the box right now, Homer was a little bit flat-footed there, has to use the legs. Homer was waiting there, made the parry, the riposte missed, the remise by Curatoli hit. Curatoli was waiting for that. He stepped forward in second intention, allowing Homer to attack, waiting for that attack, and scoring on the riposte. Homer there with the attack. And that was somewhat of a mentally lazy touch by Homer. He just retreated and counterattacked and didn't really do anything. You really don't want to give away too many touches in a 15-touch bout. Wow! What a riposte by Homer. He scored on 2 or 3 beautiful ripostes so far. And that time he moved his legs.
It's rattling along, this one, isn't it?
Yes. Beautiful attack by Curatoli.
So we get to the break, and Curatoli, the Italian, probably the one that's actually been forcing the pace of the match, but it really has gone on a much faster pace than the previous quarterfinal.
Touch for touch, they're slugging it out. It's a very entertaining bout, and I think it's important for Homer here. He has to fight hard in every touch. Can't give any freebies to Curatoli with counterattacks. He did 2 of them, I think, in that. And you just don't want to give away those touches.
Well, there is Luca Curatoli. He's coached by Leonardo Caserta, who's actually his stepbrother. Daryl Homer, usually coached by Zoran Tulin, but...
Well, Homer was coached by Yuri Gelman throughout his whole career. After the last Olympics, he switched to Aki Spencer L, and now he's with a new coach, an Italian coach. I'm not sure of his name. So he switched coaches again. And when you keep switching coaches, you know, your game can get a little bit confused and everything. But he seems to be fencing great.
Yeah, they say it can take 12 to 18 months to adjust to a new coach. But, HOMER is in touching distance. There is the coach we're talking about. Apologies for not knowing his name. Attack blocked out by CURATOLI that time. That was a very, very forceful hit.
A roar goes up from the pro-HOMER crowd here as HOMER attacks in preparation. Florea wastes no time in saying attack from HOMER is no. It missed or was parried, and CURATOLI makes the new action.
In the head-to-head, HOMER leads it narrowly 3-2, but I think what's telling is that the three that he's won have been the last three matches they've had, most recently at the Seoul Grand Prix in April of 2019, where he just edged a tight one, 15-14. He's on a bit of a run against CURATOLI, but CURATOLI's form across the season is just that little bit better. Ranked number 4 in the world.
Whoa! What a fludge by CURATOLI, a beautiful one. He has a distinct advantage in this bout that he's longer than HOMER, and he can use his length to an advantage.
Changing lines mid-air. So what was a 2-point lead going into the second half has turned into a 7-point lead here, and CURATOLI has pressed the go faster button and he's just one away from making the semi-finals. And a parry riposte to finish things off, just to show that he's got the full toolbox. Luca CURATOLI made that one look easy in the end. The world number 4 is through.